From Delaware's most award-winning radio news team, this is WDEL Video News. Here's Chris Carl.
Among Delaware's top stories for Tuesday, December 5th, a Cheswold man is accused of killing his wife with a screwdriver. One of Governor Minner's cabinet secretaries is stepping down. And Middletown lawmakers consider a new Walmart. Here are the details. State police say a 35-year-old Cheswold area woman's estranged husband stabbed her to death with a screwdriver early yesterday in front of their 9-year-old son. Their son told police he ran to a neighbor's for help after he was awakened by loud noises and saw his father on top of his mother stabbing her. Police say an autopsy revealed Wendy Kane was stabbed 20 times in the neck and upper chest. Police arrested 35-year-old Thomas Kane after he jumped out a second-story window. Police say he was carrying a knife and screwdriver. Wendy Kane had recently taken out a protection order against her husband. After more than 30 years in the state's Department of Correction, Commissioner Stan Taylor says he's retiring. Taylor has submitted his letter of retirement effective February 1st of next year. Taylor joined the department as an entry-level correctional officer in 1974 until eventually being promoted to his cabinet-level post in 1995 by then-Governor Carper. This term hasn't been without controversy. The department has been criticized for security lapses, including a 2004 hostage incident in which a counselor was raped and an inmate was shot to death. The U.S. Department of Justice is also investigating allegations of inadequate medical care for inmates. Taylor says he's looking forward to spending more time with his family and exploring the world. The governor says she'll appoint a new commissioner after taking time to select a qualified candidate. A 20-year-old Brookside resident faces second-degree murder charges in connection with a fatal car crash last month. Newark police say Christopher Monaco's car hit a car driven by 78-year-old Chinsu Park Un as Un was making a left turn from Elkton Road onto Cashel Mill Road November 11th. Un's car broke in half. Monaco has been released on bail pending a future court appearance. UD's outgoing president is predicting great things for the school's new leader. WDEL News continues in a moment.
Looking to gain an edge in the technology or design field? Wilmington College's Division of Information Technology and Advanced Communications offers state-of-the-art facilities equipped with the latest tools. Did you know that Wilmington College has been preparing students for careers in media arts and technology over the past 7 years? Enjoy hands-on experience and personal attention from instructors drawn straight from the industry. To learn more, visit wilmcol.edu. Wilmington College. Achieve balance, achieve success.
Middletown Town Council approves a plan for a new Walmart again. Meantime, opponents say they still plan to sue. Details from WDEL's Curtis Gray.
It has been more than 3 years, and Walmart representatives told council members Monday night they remain committed to servicing the community. Council approved the major subdivision and land development plans for the US 301 Walmart store. Attorney Rich Abbott says the action by council will be included in a pending lawsuit for some residents.
And it hasn't really mattered too much that the roads won't be safe, and it hasn't mattered too much that the environmental issues aren't addressed, and it hasn't mattered a whole lot that it hasn't been thoroughly reviewed by state agencies. So we're probably just going to add what they approved here tonight into the litigation.
I have been speaking out against the plans for not only Walmart, but development up and down the Route 301 corridor, primarily because of traffic concerns for several years.
A Walmart attorney says they have received a letter from DelDOT and the Fire Marshal's office with no objection to those plans. I'm Curtis Gray, 1150 AM, WDEL.
A Baltimore man's charged with robbing a bank in Bear yesterday. 38-year-old Parrish Owens is accused of knocking off the Artisans branch on Pulaski Highway. He allegedly jumped the counter and started to put money into a bag. He was nabbed by Maryland State Police for speeding in Cecil County. Delmarva Power is hoping wind power will be one of the options that will help keep energy costs down for customers over the next 10 years. The company included wind power in its integrated resource plan required by state lawmakers. The company says they hope that by diversifying energy supply, it will help protect customers from outside forces that can hike energy costs. DuPont has sold its protective coatings business to a Swiss company. Terms of the sale to the Sika Group, which is expected to be completed by the end of the year, weren't disclosed, and the deal is subject to regulatory approval. This sale and that of DuPont's specialty adhesives business are part of the company's strategy to allow protective coatings business to focus on global growth in the areas it serves. Retiring University of Delaware President David Rozelle says the best may be very well yet to come for the school. WDEL's Carl Konevsky reports.
Speaking as part of the State Chamber of Commerce Leadership Series, Roselle says the university has a bright future thanks to the successes of the past.
The University of Delaware is positioned now in ways that it can really attract great leadership. I would witness the announcement of Friday that the Dean of the Wharton School, Patrick Harker, will be my successor at the University of Delaware. And I think he would not have been doing that had we not been able to position the university as we have.
Roselle will stay on the job until Harker arrives July 1st of next year and says Harker's selection will benefit the school for years to come.
He's a very, very fine member of their faculty, and he's proved himself to be a superb administrator. And I think under his leadership you'll see successes that are more frequent and bigger than has ever been the case before in the history of the University of Delaware.
Roselle says the school is also doing a good job turning out future leaders, with students getting good jobs in the business community upon graduation. I'm Carl Konevsky, 1150 AM, WDEL.
Well, the Eagles are back in the playoff picture. WDEL Sports and your Delaware AccuWeather forecast coming up.
You could spend your money at the gas pump, or you could spend it on those sexy pumps at your favorite store. Let Dart do the driving.
I do all my shopping with Dart. It's the most convenient way to shop the outlets, and it saves me money.
Now save even more. Get up to 40% off with a discounted Dart card online at dartfirststate.com or at your local Acme market.
At this rate, with the money I save riding Dart, I have a new pair of shoes every week.
Travel smart. Choose Dart.
I'm Peter MacArthur.
I'm Melanie Armstrong, and here are Delaware's top stories at the top of the hour.
The most complete coverage of the news that matters in Delaware every weekday morning, 5:30 to 9 on 1150 AM WDEL.
In WDEL Sports, there's now a 4-team logjam in the NFC wildcard race after the Eagles down the Carolina Panthers 27-24 last night in Monday Night Football. Jeff Garcia threw for 3 touchdowns, and the Birds came up with 2 huge interceptions in the fourth quarter. Lito Shepard sealing the win when he intercepted Jake Delhomme in the end zone with 25 seconds remaining. Now the win leaves the Eagles with a 6-6 record, joining the Giants, Panthers, and Atlanta Falcons in the wild card race. Former Flyers general manager Bob Clark is back with the team. Clark, who resigned as the Flyers GM shortly after the season started because of burnout, has been named senior vice president. Harry Kalas won't be out of here for at least 3 more years. The Phillies Hall of Fame broadcaster, who turned 70 last season, has signed a new 3-year contract with the team. The Phils have also added former Phillies outfielder Gary Matthews to the broadcast team. He replaces Scott Graham, whose contract was not renewed. And you'll hear high school basketball tonight on WDEL as St. Mark's and William Penn kick off our 2006-2007 coverage. The coverage begins at 7 o'clock tonight on 1150 AM WDEL. Your WDEL Delaware AccuWeather forecast: sunshine with some clouds through today, a high 43. Clear tonight, lows down to 20. And for tomorrow, partly sunny, a high 49. Get news updates throughout the day. Delaware's top stories at the top of the hour on 1150 AM WDEL, or anytime right here at WDEL.com, including news video from Delaware and around the world from WDEL and the Associated Press. I'm Chris Carl. Thanks for watching.